Hi there and welcome to today's class, a short sequence using the magic circle to strengthen and turn the arms, mobilise the spine and give the neck a lovely stretch. So you will be able to do all of this sequence seated. Whatever chair that you're using, just make sure it doesn't have arms because we will be doing a little bit of rotation for the spine. Have your magic circle ready for when we need it. But let's make a start by rolling through the shoulders. So we're just warming up into this area, making some circles, lifting the shoulders up towards the ears. And then as you circle back, think of spreading across the collarbones, matching the movement with your breath. Maybe an inhale as you draw up and an exhale as you open out. Let's do a few more in this direction, lifting up. You can make those circles as big as you like, and then let's take it the other way. So drawing back and rolling up and then forwards. Inhale, exhale as we bring it around. Lovely. 2 more of these shoulder rolls. And then we are going to float the arms up in front, out to the T. Couple of breaths here with this movement. So that sense of expansion as we reach out to the sides, really reach out into those fingertips. Make this as wide as you can. And then exhale, nice tall spine throughout this. You can think of as the arms are pulling in, you're gently pulling your navel towards your spine. Inhale and exhale. Let's do 1 more of these. And then let's reach forward if you've got your circle nearby, and we are going to start using that. So let's begin with a gentle press forward and then bending the elbows as you come in and press. Now you'll notice I've got long fingers here. I just go with what feels best for my hands and my wrists. Sometimes I will work with a grip fist. So I encourage you to do the same. So just pressing away and then bending the elbows out wide. You can put a little bit of tension on that circle as you press forward. You want to feel the whole arm active. Exhale and press and bend. We're going to do 2 more here and bend. And last one, hold that tension. Keep breathing. You can feel the whole side of the arm active. Keep it tall through your spine. And then we're going to bring the circle overhead. Let the shoulder blades roll up the back, or glide up the back I should say, and then just soften a little. So we don't want to be too elevated with the shoulder blades. Let's gently move the spine to your right. So little side bend, and then exhale, bring it back to center. So here I want you to think about the weight of your pelvis on your seat. As you flex over to the side, can you keep both sitting bones feeling even? So that might mean as you reach over to the side, you've got to kind of depress that opposite side of the pelvis a bit further down into your chair. There's something to check out. And we're just keeping this side bend nice and small. There's a bit of softness at your elbows. There's a little bit of a press into the circle. Great. Let's go 1 more each way. Side bend. Exhale, coming in. Last one. And then coming in. So you're going to bring the circle and rest it on your shoulder. And then you're going to have your other hand pressed on top. So work with long fingers here. I like this because then you've got the little kind of press, and depending on how strong your circle is and how strong your biceps are, you might be able to just tap yourself down on the crown of the head each time you come into this little bicep press. So it's an exhale as we push down and an inhale to release. Now keep the tension on the circle throughout. When you come up, you're not taking the tension all the way off. There's still a little bit there. 2 more on this side. And last one. Okay, let's take that over to the other side. Again, this slight diagonal line of the circle. long fingers, long spine. Exhale. Tap in the crown of your head if you can. My circle's a pretty strong one. I've got to really work hard with my biceps to get there. I have some other ones that are pretty light tension, and it almost feels like you're going to break them when you're doing your presses here. So sometimes you've got to shop around and find a tension that works right for your body. And let's do 3 more on this side. And 2. And 1. Lovely. Okay, you're going to bring the circle now to the top of your hip. So with the handle, you want to pop that right at the top of your hip. It needs to be in a comfortable position away from your chair. So you don't want it too low down where it's going to catch. And then you're going to keep it nice and long through your spine, long through the arm that's pressing into the circle. And then we just go in with a little press. And you'll feel the whole arm active. And then you're going to release that. So I'm not making any great movement here with my circle. And even if your circle's light, we're not looking, to really change the shape of it too much. You just want to get that active feeling through the side of the arm as you press in. And again, as you back off, you're not backing off completely. Great. 4 more here. Exhale. And 3. Exhale, press. And 2. And last one. Now we're going to hold that tension. I want you to keep breathing with this. Let's count this down. For 10, 9, keep pressing, keep lifting tall through the crown of the head. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now keep this shape but back off on that press. So now it's just a hold, there's no tension in the forearm. You're going to wrap your other hand around your head. And then I just want you to gently lean your head into that arm and then reach away with the fingertips of your hand that's on the circle. And what we're aiming for here is a beautiful stretch through the arm, the shoulder and the neck. Now my top hand, I'm not pressing down into my head, it's just holding, it's just being a guide. And then I'm really reaching out into my fingertips rather than pressing into the circle. And that feels like a great stretch to me. I do get a little bit of nervy pain down the arm, but when I say pain, just a kind of good sensation, if that makes sense. So check out what you feel. Just taking some breaths, just hold that for another inhale and exhale. Giving the body time. And then let's release that, and we're going to take that stretch to the other side, not forgetting our presses first there. Okay, it'd be a disaster if I forgot those. Same thing, you've got that circle at the top of your thigh, or your bottom of your hip, and you are pressing nice and long with that forearm. Using your exhale as you press, keeping some tension on the circle, feeling the whole arm really active here. Another thing to check out is the position of your shoulder blades. You don't want to really pull them down and create force there, but you want to try and keep a sense of being open across the front of the shoulder rather than kind of rounded forward. Exhale, squeeze and release. Now I believe we have 2 more. I'm trying to work in sets of 10 today. And press and release, and then I will hold for the count of 10. So press in, keep that arm long, keep that shoulder blade drawing down the back, keep the neck lengthened, the spine lengthened. 5, 4, 3, 2 and 1. Now we're going to back off but keep this long arm. We're going to wrap the hand around the head for that lovely neck stretch. And again, think of the ear reaching one way, the fingertips going the other. Check out what you feel. And reach out in opposition. Don't forget to breathe. One more long inhale and exhale. Lovely. and then let's ease ourselves out of that. So bring the circle in front of you, and you're going to hold it just like a steering wheel. And I want you to lift up. You're high on your sitting bones. Now you're going to use your circle as a visual. Let's go to your right to begin with. So you're going to turn your circle to the right and keep your face centered. So you're just following wherever you rotate through, and then you're going to come back to the center. Let's stay on that right side. So exhale, we rotate. Inhale, we bring it back to center. Keep that sensation of being really tall in your spine with this rotation. And you should start to feel the sides of your trunk working. You could even put a little press into the circle if you want to feel more through the arms. But I'm just enjoying the sensation of getting that rotation in my spine. Exhale. And inhale. Let's just do one more here. And then coming back to the center. Other side. Exhale again. Just let your eyes or your face stay center of your circle. And what we're looking for here in this seated position is that we're keeping the lower body fairly quiet and still, and that rotation is happening all through our midsection. And your rotation might be bigger than mine, or it might be small. It's all good wherever you're at, as long as you're feeling it through the spine in a comfortable way. Last one here, and then coming back to the center. You're going to take the circle and place it behind your head, and then you're going to get your hands and press that into the front of the circle. Now there'll be a slight bit of tension in the forearms, but try and keep the fingers relaxed, the jaw and the shoulders as relaxed as possible. But at the same time, I want you to push your head back. So you should kind of feel that activate the muscles deep in your neck. And I want you to keep breathing as we press. So let's press back for the count of 10. 9, 8, 7. Keep breathing. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And we'll release that tension. Grab the circle. Let's reach overhead. Glide the scapula up, and then glide the scapula down. So we're just keeping the arms long. Slight press into the handles on the circle as we lift the shoulder blades and then bring them down the back. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. 5 more. 4. I've tried to keep everything in sets of 10 today, apart from the rotations. So if you wanted a little bit of a longer sequence and more of all of this for the arms and the shoulders and the neck, you could certainly increase how many sets you do. Okay, that is 10. So let's come back to that little head press. So finding the comfortable position on the circle, we're going to push the head back as we push the hands slightly forwards. And again, just kind of get that sensation of the deep part of your neck being really active. Now what this does is switch on the deep neck muscles, and in doing so, the aim is that we relax the more superficial neck muscles that a lot of us tend to overuse, that create neck tension. And keep breathing with this. If you can't hold for 10 comfortably, just build up for it. And let's release. Wonderful. Okay. Thank you very much for joining me. I do hope you enjoyed that short sequence. Please don't forget to like this video, share it with anyone else who you think might enjoy it. And if you're enjoying this and my other videos, go and check those out too, and subscribe to my channel. I've got lots more coming. Bye for now.